What's up, guys? It's me, Alessandra. I received a package yesterday from Juvias place. So they had a sale going on sometime last week, and I have other palettes of theirs that I purchased, and I really like the pigment and the quality of the eyeshadows, and therefore when I saw that they had a sale, I felt the need to purchase other palettes that they had, even though I do realize that a lot of their palettes, they do tend to repeat colors from other palettes and drag them onto the new palettes. But I felt that I was getting colors that were very, very pretty, and so I still purchased it even knowing that that was going to be the situation, because there are some colors in these palettes that I currently already have in I believe it's the Nubian 2 palette. So I have 2 of the Nubian 1s and 2 of the Nubian 2 palettes for Juvia's place, and I made a purchase yesterday, and last week, and I got it yesterday. I opened it up to make sure the palette wasn't cracked into pieces, and I was very surprised at how well packaged this box was. It not only had these little things inside of it, I forgot what they're called, but it not only had that, but it had like this really thick styrofoam wrapping, and so that preserved the palettes from breaking, because I do know that UPS and other companies, other mailing companies, they tend to throw boxes around, and if Fragile's not right on it, they could give two kumquats. They throw heavy boxes on top of them, so I was kind of afraid that I was going to get something cracked, so I opened it ahead of time just so that I could make sure my stuff was broken, because then I would have to do a return. So, this is the one that I got. It's called the Zulu palette by Juvias, and I love how holographic it looks. It's really, really pretty. I'm going to do swatching also for you guys so that you guys can see. They also had this one on sale. It's called The Festival by Juvias. And so here is the box of the palette. And here is the lippies. So the lippies is, one is supposed to be like black, and then the one is supposed to be like an orange, and they're matte liquid lipsticks. So here that is that. As you guys can see, it's got orange and black on their lips. So that's exactly what's inside of here. And it does have the ingredients in the back. It says it's cruelty-free, paraben-free, and it's pretty much vegan. So if you guys are looking for something that, you know, doesn't have certain things like MAC Cosmetics does, this is probably going to be a company that you guys are going to be interested in. So I feel like I want to open the Zulu palette first, just so that you guys can see it, because I also want to side swatch the lippies with the Festival palette. And as you guys can see, there's more packaging in here to protect the palette from getting broken. And it's double layered, so chances are that if you receive your palette cracked, it probably got shipped that way, because I'm going to be honest. The way they pack these, there's no freaking way that shit's going to break. No way at all. So here's the Juvia Zulu palette. Oh, let's take this off. Here are the colors, and I completely love every single color. It looks so festive. It is so, so pretty. The palette is amazing. As I said before, there are some colors here that do transfer from the other palettes. For example, this color, I already have it in one of the other palettes. And yeah, I think that's the only one, because I'm not sure if this one is on the other one. I don't think so. But this one definitely is in one of the other palettes. So I'm going to be swatching for you guys this palette. And there are some shimmers and there are some mattes in here. I'm going to start with the orange one. It's extremely pigmented, as you guys can see. And here is pretty much their orange. It is very, very pigmented. And this is kind of like makeup for someone that, you know, wants to attract the eye, because it's so bright. Yeah, so let's go on to the next one. I really like this yellow, because it's very hard to make actually a yellow that's really good. So if you guys can see that yellow, it's not too dark, because as I mentioned before, yellows are kind of hard to actually make. They're like purples. Purples are really hard to make. And here is the brown. And they don't say names on them, or else I'd be reading the names color, so I'm just going that way. And now I'm down here on the green. This is a very, very pigmented palette. It's so pretty. Here's the green. And then here's a shimmer green. It's like a neon. This is very pretty. And I'm only swatching it once. I don't like to destroy my palettes by swatching like this because that breaks the palette apart. And I really don't like doing that to my stuff. I like to preserve my things. You could easily swatch something without destroying your palette. So I'm right here now with this, it's like a teal kind of color. So it looks more like a teal mint, if you guys can see. And I'm putting it right next to that bright neon green. It's a very, very pretty color. It's different. You know, these colors are very different. And I still have pigment on my fingers, if you guys can see. I still have coloring on there. So if you guys give me a second, I gotta wipe off my fingers. I don't want to transfer any colors from the other ones and keep swatching. Alrighty, so now that we are done cleaning my hand, I'm going to be swatching this one here, this pink. It's like a pink kind of color, and that's a shimmer. It's not like a matte. Like most of them were mattes, except for that's a shimmer, that's a shimmer, that's a shimmer. Everything else is matte. This is matte. This is matte, that's matte, that's matte, that's matte, and that's matte. So the shimmers, like everyone knows, they tend to pop more than the other colors. But here we go. So here's this like a rose kind of gold color. And so here it is here. Not sure if you guys can see, but here's the rose color. It's like a rose pink kind of gold color. And I've swatched the purple one and the pink one that follow. And those are the colors that you guys are seeing in the back. My hand is like weird. But if you guys can pretty much see, these are pretty much the colors of the palette. I really like them. I feel like the brown's a little chalky, but I think that once you have primer on your eyelids, if these are easy to blend, I feel like this is going to be a really nice palette for someone that wants to wear something that's festive, someone that actually wants to go out and look nice. So as I said before, the purple is kind of like, I want to say it's a little bit chalky, so it starts off dark and then it goes very light. Versus the other ones tend to keep their consistency. So that formula for the purple one is a little bit different. But it's still really nice. I mean, I'm not going to complain. So I said before, purples are hard to make anyways. So the purple and the yellow, I would say that their formula is weird. But I still think that it's really nice when you swatch it. The brown, I feel is a little chalky, but you know what, as I said before, it could be different when you're doing it on your eyes. And so here's the festival palette that I told you guys about. And we're going to be swatching this one. Hopefully I could better swatch on this side of my hand than on this part. So, really like the outside picture of it. It's very, very pretty. It reminds me like of the Day of the Dead. I don't know why, but it's very pretty. It's more like a African festive type of thing, but I really, really like this palette. Like, I don't even want to touch it because the inside is beautiful. Here are the colors from the inside. As I said to you guys before, there are some colors that they do transfer onto their new palettes. For example, I have this one. It's called Uli. Sorry. Uli is in my Nubian 2 palette. And so is, what is it, Orogu? Something like that. I don't know if I'm saying these right, but look, I'm trying. And this one's also in that palette. So I'm going to swatch these for you guys. And I'm going to start with Izafa, which is that one. And then I'm just going to go down, straight down. Oh, that's so pigmented, you guys. Jeez. And you know what? This is the purple from the other palette. It stained my fingers. So some of these do tend to stain your fingers, which means it's going to stain your eye skin. If you guys are worried about that, which I don't really care, I would suggest, yeah, not pretty much buying this if you're going to be worried about that. So I do realize that some people don't want that, but any kind of red or any kind of hot pink and purple, they kind of do tend to stain the eye. So here's Uli, and it's a very pretty, like, white color. Oh dear Lord, I swatched these incorrectly. And Ofala is the one that follows. It's more like an orangey kind of color. So I'm putting Ofala right there. And if you guys see, it does start off dark and then it goes like pale. So the pigment gets lost somewhere in there. The next color is called Emmanwu. I'm not sure if I'm saying these right. I'm just letting you guys know, because there's no way for me to know if I'm saying these right. And then that one's going to go right on top of Ofala. And you can barely see that. It's a pink peach. I can see it on my end, but I feel like you can't really see it on the camera. Like, let me try to swatch it again. You can see it on my fingers. I don't know. So here it is right there. I'm not sure if you guys are able to actually catch that color. It's like a peach kind of color. It's very pretty though. It's like a coral. The next one is called Eerie G. And that's a pink color. I'm going to swatch it right on top of the one I just swatched. And see how beautiful that pink is? Like, that's wicked. That's really, really wicked. I love pinks like that are bright and pigmented. Makes all this palette worth it, seriously, when I see colors like that. Because when I put it on my face, it makes me look amazing. The next color is called Oro, which is gold in Spanish. And it's like a yellow, obviously, because it's trying to, you know, mimic the color gold. And I'm going to put that one in the top. I really wish, I'm not going to lie to you guys, because you can barely even see it, that would have been a shimmer color. That would have looked so nice. Just like I believe they have one in one of the Nubians that is like a gold shimmer. It's really pretty. Keleke is the black, and that's a shimmer. And if you guys see, when you swatch the shimmers, they're brighter. They have more of a pop to them. And here goes that one. See how dark that is? It's completely different. And I must say, my favorite color probably of them all, because I love teals, is this one here. And that one is called Abba. And I'm putting that one right above from Keleke. And look how beautiful that is, you guys. I absolutely love colors like that. I love colors that pop and tend to be like turquoise kind of green. I really like those kind of colors. And the next one is Orogu. Damn, this color is beautiful. It's a shimmer. It's like a cream kind of color. And I really could swear that's on the Nubian 2 palette, because there's a color exactly like this one on there. So I'm willing to bet that this was transferred from that palette. But it is absolutely stunning. I should have had the Nubian 2 palette to show you guys a comparison, but I didn't want to do that. I just want to show you guys what I had purchased today. So now, after I've done all the swatches, and that was the festival palette, I know it's kind of a little bit of a mess, but I'm trying to show you guys, you know, the colors. I'm going to be showing you now the festival lippies that they have. They're Métis. So when you open them, this is how they come. They're very, very pretty. They say Juvias place on them, and they've got this really beautiful design on it. I really like this box. I'm keeping them in here, so I don't see the point in throwing them away. It's a really, really nice box to keep. The box is not like, you know, crappy looking. It's gold on the inside, if you guys can see. So you don't need to toss it. That's where I'm going with that. Okay. So I do have an orange lipstick that I am absolutely head over heels for. It is the Jeffree Star Pumpkin Spice. And I'm really hoping that I fall in love with this color as much as I'm in love with the Jeffree Star one, because I'm going to be wearing it quite a bit. And black is also a color that I think people perceive as an evil color. So I want to say that if I do wear this black, it won't be on my entire mouth. It's just a color for like gothness, for a night out. You can't like wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and walk out with like black lipstick, because a lot of weird people attribute the color black to like evil stuff. So just saying what people think. I personally love the color, so I don't care. So this one is called Doo Doo, and that's the black one. And this one is called Soil. And they're both mattes, as I said. So I'm going to be letting you guys know how they dry on my mouth and etc. So let's try out the first one here. And this one is Soil. Wow, this is very creamy. Like, I love this consistency in the formula. You see, you don't even have to like dip in twice. You could just do it one time and it literally covers up both your lips. That's crazy. It's so creamy. Like, I can't even begin to explain to you guys how much I love this formula. It's very creamy. I'm gonna let this dry and see if there's transfer and how does it dry, because some lippies, they tend to be on the flaky side, on the dry side, and I don't have my freaking fan with me, so I'm going to be using a picture I just pulled up out of somewhere, because yeah, just to dry my lips faster. It's absolutely stunning. It's literally almost, I want to say, the exact same color as the Jeffree Star's Pumpkin Spice. The only difference with the Jeffree Star one is I believe it's a little bit darker and it has glitter, like pink glitter and stuff. So when you apply it on your mouth, if you rub your fingers on your lips, it actually shows like sparkles on it. So that's possibly why I love that one so much. But I am definitely enjoying this color. I can see myself wearing this at any time of the day, any time of the night, and I feel like I will, you know, look good in it. There's some colors you just can't wear, you know, on the daytime, as I was explaining to you guys earlier. But here we go. So my bottom lip still feels a little wet, but let's try the top one. And it is not transfer. Like, it doesn't transfer. You wouldn't get this on clothes. You just have to let it dry, obviously, because the formula is so creamy. It's not flaky formula, and it's not like it's not gonna peel everywhere. It's not dry. Like, your lips don't feel dry. So I would say that this is a very, very good formula to have. I would love to try the rest of their lippies that they have, because they have a really, really great formula. If their formula for the rest of their lippies is like this one, I am definitely willing to buy a couple of more lipsticks from them. Here's the black. I don't want to put the black all over my lips. I'm just gonna show you guys how it would look, because I'm guessing it's the same consistency. When I open it up, it looks creamy just like the other one, so I'm only guessing it's the same consistency. So there's the black. As you guys can see, look how beautiful that looks. It's so beautiful. I'd put it on my mouth, but I don't see the purpose of it, because I could tell it's the same formula. It's just I'm just gonna have a black set of lips. And it's really, really pretty. See, I don't know if these are eye safe, but geez, if these were eye safe, this would be so nice. But in any given occasion. I think that the formula is great. I think the products are great. I definitely recommend buying this set and buying the 2 palettes that I showed you guys, because as I said before, the colors are amazing, the formula is nice, and it's definitely worth it. They always putting coupons up on their Instagram, so if you guys follow them on Instagram, you'll be able to, you know, catch what's going on there, and when they doing their little sales, and you'll be able to get stuff on sale. A lot of times they'll have like palettes discounted, so you can go on there and snag one. But even so, like if you really don't want to wait until they discount their palettes, you can just, like, I believe their code is Juvias or something like that. They have some people that do sponsor them that put their own codes, but I would just check their page and check their pictures and make sure that, you know, I'm correct, that the code is Juvias. And when you go to checkout, you put it in there and they give you some percentage off of it. So I will catch you guys later. It was nice seeing you guys again. I hope you guys enjoyed my little review. If you guys loved it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace, love, and blessings. Ciao.